Now I'm recording.
All right, cool. All right, and that means I should turn on.
What?
What? Huh?
Turn down
What?
for what?
Oh
No,
no.
not turning down. Turning.
See what you did there, Ash.
That's what I've just been doing this entire time. Um. All right.
What?
All right. So, opening scene. We are going to have Ash
Death.
stealing. Okay. First,
Ash is in this game?
yes. No, not Ash.
Percy.
Percy. We're gonna have Percy dealing with things and stuff, and it's gonna be magical.
Nice.
Everybody
Is he
ready
dealing...
for this opening scene?
Yeah, he's dealing with the intermission. We got it.
No, but let's do it.
All right. All right. All right. I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, you already got some badass music going.
Sick. I don't even remember where Percy was like last time he was around.
Good thing nobody does.
So,
Man, this black box.
the last
Just
thing.
Percy's head showing.
Oh, okay, I had to move up. I was like, where is it?
So,
Did Percy get caught by me?
Percy was actually with you for a little bit. You guys were on your way to the pita, to the pita place.
Oh yeah.
And that's about as much as he remembers. And now Percy is waking up, feeling a little groggy and disoriented and confused. The last things he remembers, he was with, his, well, we wouldn't really say buddies, but his allies, off on a
Allies.
mission. And first thing he notices is that he is chained to a bed.
Kinky.
Time's got him prisoner.
Oh god.
Calling it.
Like
You really had to try to move the...
one of the first things that real emotions that Percy feels is just a slight sense of relief when he realizes his clothes are still on. Like, that is just how chilling the situation is. Looking
I thought
around.
this was the darker gray, not 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my god.
We don't talk about that.
Sure we do. We mock it incessantly.
Hey, it's a nice room
Getting
at
a-
least.
Getting
Oh,
a
hell.
better look around the room. It's a very tidy sort of room. Little book set up here with all kinds of maps and things. You can hear something going on outside. Percy, what is your next move?
I tried to escape from the chains.
How do you try to escape from the chains exactly?
That's a good question. I'm gonna look at my inventory. Not that I can access anything because,
Chained.
Yeah, you've got like your hands up back behind your head and your legs spread out. So just like
sick.
moving your arms and legs isn't really going to get you anywhere. You move up your leg and that's it. You can't move up your arm and your leg at the same time because of the strain with all of it. And even then you can't really move it very much. Like, you can get your arm like
Can I?
just barely within like your line of sight. Like right at the corner of your eye, and that's as far as you can stretch it.
I want to further investigate the room.
All right.
Is that an investigate roll, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yes,
Or
it is.
Macros. A macroscope. Okay. I have investigate. Wait, do I? I don't know if my macros are correct. 1 second.
One day we'll actually like be fully leveled up like we're supposed to,
My
and all of our
are
macros will be
definitely not correct.
and there will be no
My macros
question.
are not correct.
Oh, Jesus.
That's okay. It happens. We've been out of this for like months once again.
Yeah,
So,
it's been a
all right, a
Especially me.
3. All right. first thing you notice is this. There's all kinds of like detailed maps of Victubia, maps that include places like Mitten and Orkin and stuff like that that you can catch at the corner of your eye. And on the top part of this thing, you can see spell books. And that gives you sort of chill through your spine. And then you hear the door start to open. And who should step through but this lady.
That the library lady?
Yep.
See, Percy.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the gun shop lady.
No. She's gives you a dark glare with just like the corner of her lips turning up into this like insidious smirk, and she goes, "Hi there. How are you?" Still got circulation going through your arms?
I guess.
Charmer!
Her smile drops and she just goes, "Do you even remember me at all?"
No.
At least you're honest.
She rolls her eyes and sighs heavily. "Your big scary friend came up and stole all of my money and the library's money. And you gave me this stupid little book." And she holds up a book up in her hands. "Not that it's all that stupid. If anything, it was stupid that you gave it to me. I mean,
Wait.
you were the ones that said I should put this book to good use, so I did. And at first I excuse me. At first I really just wanted to kill you, which is why I tried to. But you see, I should have realized right away what you did to that poor old lady at the shop. Maggie was just a sweet old woman who did nothing wrong before, ever, in her entire life. And you came in and you hurt her like that. And that got me mad enough to try and kill you, but after a little bit of deliberation, I've realized that there's better ways to get revenge on you stupid dogs. So here's what's happening. I am about to put a curse on you." She
Oh.
points at the book. "And this curse will make it so that you can't steal anything from anyone again, no matter how hard you try. And since I'm the only one with this book, I'm the only one who can lift the curse. And until you pay me back every cent you stole from me, that curse is gonna stay. Got it?"
That's unfortunate. Can I say that
Wait.
was well done?
Hang on. I need to send the thing.
Oh.
So you're getting mad at me for my he does like finger quotes. My friend going up and stealing all of your library's money, which, wasn't me. I didn't do that. Not me. And you're also mad for me supposedly finger quotes hurting that old lady in the like magic shop when that was actually also my like quote unquote friend who used magic to like try to like blind her or something.
You're the one who was working with them. You're the one. Are you telling me you didn't encourage that just by working with them? Are you telling me that that wasn't part of your... Okay, maybe you didn't do it yourself specifically, but if they hadn't been there, who would have done it? You. That's how
Not
you
really.
work.
I wouldn't have like went and like stole all your library's money. I didn't even know he did that. And as for like the old lady, I don't even know what was going on there. I almost got messed up myself by those idiots.
Oh, we poor you. You poor thing. Hang on a second. I didn't mute myself, did I?
No.
No.
I just like the don't. He's already gone, isn't he? That's what it
Yeah.
sounded. That's what it sounded like. The don't. Damn it.
This has been my life this past week.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Right. Where were we? Okay. Percy was trying to explain that he didn't do shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. Oh, you poor thing. You almost got blinded from robbing an old lady. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you?
I mean, like, not really. But you're still trying to blame me for something I didn't do.
You were involved. You know exactly what you did. Don't give me that. Alright. So here's the thing. Either I put a curse on you and you give me my money back before I take it back off, or I go back with my earlier plan and I kill you. Which of those do you prefer?
How much money was it?
It was a lot of money. It's like a chunk of the savings that you got to impress Hanukkah.
But you can't steal with the cursor. You can't steal it from Monica.
But it's part of our group spending fund, so can't I, like, use it?
You could, in fact. But then you would be, like, that much without the funds.
And it's a group, not just you. So taking it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're the one who went and stole all the money, so
Hey,
sorry, buddy.
I'm not Nazim.
There is so much shade being thrown around.
Hey, I'm
William
not.
did nothing wrong.
You followed and watched.
I'm just gonna stand here with my umbrella and just hide from all the shade and the salt.
You never gave the woman a cranberry.
Yeah, that was his notion of saying talk bitch and I'll slice you.
It was a threatening cranberry.
You see
The
that?
cranberry has an angry face on it.
So he says to Lay, he's like, I can repay you.
All right, then do it, and I'll take the curse off. Now then, and she starts.
How do I know that you'll actually take the curse off?
She gives him a dead stare. How do I know that you'll give me my money back?
Touche.
All right.
We have a deal?
I guess.
All right then. She starts flipping through the pages of the book. And she gets to the correct page. She begins slowly casting the thing. It takes a couple of minutes, about 10 minutes, for her to complete the spell. She walks from one side of the bed to the other. At one point, she just randomly throws like this weird, like, it seems like it's like sand to you or something, and it smells like sawdust. And she just kind of just throws it in your face. Like, she doesn't even look at you, doesn't give you any warning or anything like that. Now you have sand dust in your face or whatever.
He attempts
And-
to blow it off with his with nose spray.
she sees him starting the attempt and glares like, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Okay.
Was that in character?
Sure.
All right, now she's gonna roll her thing.
Minus 5.
All right. So now what's gonna
I have to
happen
roll
now?
for curses.
Yes, you were gonna roll inner strength.
That's not a good sign.
I mean, it's. I have a +1.
You never know.
Ah.
Oh shit.
So,
Alright.
so what am I? I have fate points,
You do.
and I know how to use them. How? What did she roll?
She's about to roll now.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Your fate points ain't gonna save you, buddy.
No, this is technically a legendary. You can lessen the impact. And you want to, because as I'm sure you have read, you already know what the consequences would be if it was an 8.
Wait, so I can lessen the consequences?
Yes.
Okay.
Because like
Mm,
I love it when I copy paste something that I've already sent to somebody.
yeah, you did that.
Probably like hops over this because her room is so small. She's in a very tiny apartment, by the way.
For her. So I guess I'll use a. I'll use a fate point.
How many fit points are you gonna manage? What aspects?
The first one, I'm going to
Yeah.
use the aspect, my first aspect.
Hmm.
The second part of the aspect, mostly.
Let me see.
He wants to be able to,
Ah. Okay. That's a very fair point. Okay. That works. So that brings that up to a 1, which brings that down to
Or
a
I
6.
could reroll. Should I reroll?
You could reroll.
It's a pretty bad roll,
It's okay. Hang on.
but
Hang on.
there
Hang
could
on.
be much
The-
worse.
It could be much worse.
It could be
okay.
2
Here's
worse, or it could be like 6 better.
the average. The most common thing that you would roll out of this would be a 0, which would be a 1 in this situation, which would basically be the same as you spending a fate point. Just pointing that out. But you could get more. And like you pointed out, you could get less, though you have less of a chance to get less. But
I'm not kidding about this. But
You-
what?
do you remember that time that you re-rolled and you got exactly the same roll?
Well,
that-
it can't be
it-
that bad, can it?
It can. I have seen so many terrible, terrible things happen because of dice.
This is us we're talking about, remember, Ash? We don't always have the best of luck. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Hazel? Yes, last time.
Hey, she got great rolls, but she lost a freaking eye, so that balances out.
Man, that wolf man was chowing.
If I put it like this, I could either get a -3, a -2, the same roll, or a 0, which would be all. Those are 4 options that would all be less than if I re-rolled. Like, less than if I used the fate point just to get a +2. And then I could get a +1, +2, a +3, a +4, or a +5. So if I put it like that, that's 4 options that are significantly worse compared to 5 options that are significantly better. So it's kind of half and half.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just gonna just add a +2 to that, so make
All
it
right.
1. Also, can I just roll just to see what I would have gotten?
All right, let's roll to see what you would have gotten. Let's do that.
Yeah, see. So
Yeah, so you definitely got more by doing that this time. All
and
right,
it's another fate point.
all right. What aspect?
The second one, because that would much be impeded by this
Yep,
situation.
that's fair.
Oh,
So
okay.
that
So just to clarify, that raises it to a 3, right? Because he's using
Yes.
2 fate points. Okay, just
yes.
okay.
I wonder if I can use.
So that would bring it down to a 4.
Uh,
That's basically like the power of the curse would be at 4.
I have one more fate point.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I gotta warn you, when you are at 0 fate points and I compel you to do something, you have to do it because you can't spend fate points to say no.
I don't trust you. So
That's wise. You're still chained to the bed.
I feel like if I use that fate point, you would definitely
Use
make
that
a
as an
mental note
opportunity.
of, oh, I have to compel Ash to do something now because I can.
Yeah.
So no, sorry pal. I'll just use my 2 fate points and deal with.
All right, so that's a -4 then.
So
Moderate.
it's a moderate consequence.
I love the brutal honesty that you put out there, Ash.
I am more than accepting of brutal honesty like this. All right.
That means
So
you're
you have-
doing a good job.
Yes. -4 thieving curse. All right.
So would it only affect stealth rolls then?
Basically anything where you are directly attempting to steal something, you get a -4 of that roll.
But aren't
Plus
stealth
your-
rolls like one
Yeah.
of the only
Yeah, so basically, like it would take whatever whatever it is that you're using, like your stealth, you would have that normal modifier, but then that itself would be -4. So it would bring down what you've already got. It's not like you would have to roll like -4, but like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So,
So like the skills like stealth, lockpicking, or pickpocketing would all be like ones that are directly stealing ones.
basically, yeah. But like if you're trying to like sneak away from a situation, you're fine. It's when you're trying to sneak towards a thing to steal it that you're in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
Now what?
Now, she has like a sort of satisfied smile, shuts her book, puts it away, shuts her drawers, and all that stuff, and turns to him and grins, and she goes, "All right, see you soon." And then she claps her hands, and you wake up in front of the quick brown fox. You just like you're just suddenly just like it's barely morning time outside. You're covered in dew, just lying in front of the quick brown fox.
Typical.
All
At
right.
least you didn't almost die.
True.
Although I'm not sure if Mishi's back. Is Mishi
Me
still
neither. Yeah, Miss,
She
are
said she
you
wasn't
here?
allowed to eat. Okay, I guess she is.
I
Okay.
wasn't allowed.
Yeah, I heard that, so I was like, I didn't know if you were actually.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry.
They saw me in the kitchen. They're like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Who dis?
Oh, that's Rajeev.
Oh.
You guys haven't seen him yet.
No, we haven't seen him yet.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's Rajeev. That's the guy that was sitting on the table.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. Okay.
So you said it's early morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And you guys are waiting for yourselves to receive your next mission. And meanwhile, you can hear this woman here, and Percy gets the best view of this as he's coming back inside, covered in like just like a layer of dew from being outside in the morning.
At least they washed off the sawdust.
Yeah. He's got like it's like weirdly plastered to his
Yeah.
face, and you have to wipe it off, and there's still like little bits here and there. But she's just kind of
What?
like bent.
Oh, thanks.
What?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to somebody else.
Okay. But yeah, she's like bent over the table, just quietly sobbing.
Who?
This woman, with Itness, and Itness.
That's Itness'
Itness is-
girlfriend, right? Or is it the
Yeah.
other? Okay.
And Itness is like reaching over and rubbing her shoulder, trying to comfort her. She's just-
I'm gonna BRB for like 20 seconds.
Okay. As a... Yeah, she's just bent over, quietly sobbing. Other than that, everybody is just having a quiet morning at the moment. Maggie is here. Sincere is here. Oh, that reminds me. Sincere quietly goes up to the table. Very sheepish. Head low. He glances to Nazim and then he glances away. He looks over at Hazel. And then he, like, quietly raises a hand and waves it for her attention.
You're gonna have to make sure you go to this side so she can see it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Looks up for it.
it takes him a second to realize that, and he just kind of, like, goes to try and get more, like, in her line of sight. And waves at her.
Wait, does Nazim say that in character?
Of course he does.
Okay, then after hearing him say that, she just kind of glances over to see what he's talking about, and she sees Sincere, and she just gives him her attention.
Right. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I accidentally grabbed you instead of him. Hazel, would you, like, see, I kinda need help with something. He's, like, rubbing his neck as he's talking. So, Roland was supposed to be in this, this tourney, right? Where you, he lifts up his, like, clenched fists as an, example. One of those, without weapons, one of those, and, he was, well, he's dead now. And, see, the way the tourney works is if something happens to someone, then they're supposed to have someone replace them, and I'm sort of the next one in line, but I'm sort of terrible. And I was thinking, I think maybe it would be really, really cool if you could just do it for me.
Okay, out of character, could you translate that for me, please?
A tournament, right? You mean like a tournament, like a fist fighting thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
a tournament, yes.
Wait,
Pretty
so
cool.
he's asking.
He's asking
her
Hazel to take his place in the tournament because he's a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. It's because he sucks at it, apparently.
I'm trying to think how she would go about replying to that. Because in this particular situation, this is like the morning after she lost her
Yeah.
eye and got her ass kicked by a dog. So
Yeah.
she's pretty pissed off to begin with. And she's sitting across the guy who's kind of responsible for, having one less eyeball. So,
Nazim just waves at her.
this entire time she's been ignoring him. Like, that's how angry she is.
What
But
did he do? She was the one who also tried to kill the guy. The guy responded
Everyone
with a
blames
dog.
Nazim. That's the role he has. Nazim did it.
to
And
be
he's just
fair,
like, eh.
she was trying to stop the fighting by trying to subdue the guy.
Shouldn't have failed.
I can understand. I can definitely understand how, like, especially if people are salty about him being the quote-unquote leader of the group.
He's not a
That it's just like everything is your fault.
He's just like, it's a part of the gig.
But yeah, sincere, just kind of like scuffs his foot on the ground. Please, I really can't fight this. There's a really big reward. I'll split it with you, and
Split it.
and I can show you. Well, there's this really cool sort of place where you can buy really cool items and stuff. I can show you where that is after we win, because then we'll have money. It was just an idea. I mean, I wouldn't want you to just do it as a favor. There could be, the mutual benefit.
Gain.
What?
Is that in character?
Who's the big character?
Wait, what?
What was that in character?
Oh, when Percy said gain? Yes.
Oh, I like how you said that. When Percy said gain, yes. It's like, oh, because it was in character.
He kind of turns his head at Percy and goes, "What?"
Mutual gain.
Yeah. That. He points at Percy. That. I mean, I don't want to forfeit, because that would just be. I mean, Roland put a little money into the tourney, right? And I don't want to. And Roland was my
We'll
best
see.
friend. My best mate. What?
We'll see.
Okay, but it's this afternoon. I just mean, I don't know if.
This kid.
I mean, I can come back after you get your mission, if that's all right.
We'll see.
Does that mean I can come? I'll come back. I'm sorry. Bye. He just kind of books, just like clearly very anxious. Meanwhile, Agnes's girlfriend's still crying.
Hoo-hoo.
Oh, and I should probably also note, like from the cranberries that Hazel was just munching on the evening before,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of pocketed some of those cranberries and she went home with them. And this morning she has like a pouch of the cranberries left, and she has given them to Unum.
Oh, yes.
More of the many things he has.
Yeah.
So many cranberries.
I swear, you better throw that down someone's throat as they laugh and choke them to death with it.
So,
Would make it all useful. Alright, what?
What happened to your eye?
Ask him. And she just nods her head towards Nazim and just doesn't look at either one of them.
What happened to her eye?
I don't know. You should have been there.
Yunin, what happened to her eye?
Nazim isn't gonna say shit.
Is Percy gonna ask Unum?
Just looks at you.
I'm kind of hoping he does.
Does he?
It
No,
just goes
he
around the
doesn't.
table
Okay.
just like, what happened? What'd I miss? I got tied up.
Wait, wasn't out of game? Wasn't Percy on his way to like? Wasn't he with them on his way to like?
Yes, he was with them on the way to the PETA to the God, what did I call it?
Peter Pan, I think it was something like that.
That's right, PETA Pan, to the PETA Pan. He was on his way there
With them.
with them, and then just
Do y'all remember where I went? Because I don't.
You tell us.
You
I
don't
just said
trust.
I just said I didn't know, but
Oh,
okay.
well, that makes it obvious that we don't either.
Well, I was on my way to the thing with you guys.
So what the hell happened then?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't know anything.
Ed, do they remember Percy disappearing at all?
no. They just remember just kind of getting to the PETA Pan and going like, "Hey, where's
Literally,
Percy?"
after the store thing, Nazim pretty much just assumed you ran away like a little bitch.
I mean, yeah.
So that's what Nazim thinks. So he's just like, whatever. Waste of time talking to you.
I woke up changed to some woman's bed because she was mad at us for things. And decided to take it out on me.
We're gonna do a little bit more to go on. You pay for a hooker?
I wish. No, she, it was one of the librarians from the place that we, robbed.
Which one?
The,
About-
the library.
I know that, but I mean, which one? There was the mouthy chick, and then the one that was like a little fucking mouse. The one who wanted that book of yours.
That one, sure.
So it was her?
Yeah.
So how the fuck did you get out?
She, well, she cursed me. And because she said she wanted to kill me, but instead she was gonna just curse me. And that she would only take the curse off when she got her money back.
Don't you think we could just go back and force her to take it off?
How do you force someone to do a curse?
I believe a gun to the head works.
Okay. And what if, say we did this, we made her do the curse thing, and she just made it worse? Also, why would that help? Because if we threaten to kill her, then, you know,
So you're saying that we give her the money, and then she's gonna take the curse off, and you believed it?
how else are we going to get the curse off?
As long as we get it back after we take the cars, then I'm fine with it. As long as we keep the money in the end. Because that's a lot of money to lose this stupid bitch.
Damn. So you could just kill. You could kill her after she takes the curse off of me, but like. Sure.
The problem is, if she knows about us, then you're gonna have to be the one to kill her. Because you have to go
Why?
alone, I'm sure. If we showed up, it definitely wouldn't do any good.
I mean, to be fair, she wasn't specific. But maybe if I went alone, like, he does finger quotes, alone.
It's just like, I'm down as long as we get the money back. You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
Alright. Yeah?
Yeah, we killed Mike.
Ah. Good job.
Or I
folks.
killed Mike.
Ah. Good job, Azim.
He almost got away. He just like shifty eyes at Unum.
Unum is looking around for Annika because he's been sitting here for a while. Quite a while.
Quite a while. It's actually this time that you see the front door just slam itself open, and
Hey, Toshiro.
there's Toshiro, and there's also Annika just behind him. And what? Oh,
Bitch tits.
Ah.
Move, bitch tits.
that's right. So what the heck? Did anybody else see that?
No.
See what?
It's Roll20 just super wigged out.
Yeah.
Like I
Nope.
thought it made it look like the table just jumped like all over you guys.
Nope, I didn't see
Same.
anything.
Okay, it's just me.
I saw nothing.
All right, I believe you. Okay, so what happens is that these two, just like Toshiro is just stomping his feet on the floor, making the ground shake, like the crying Jacqueline looks up like super alerted and confused, and Annika follows right behind him, and she's just yelling, "Just listen! You're being unreasonable. You are the one being. The word is not silly. There is a bigger word. You are the bigger word. It cannot be done. Why? Because of arbitrary rules. It is not arbitrary, and we are not having this conversation. Out of..." And then he just keeps marching on and on, like while they're having this like heated argument, and comes up to this guy. "Out of the way, bitch tits!"
Yay.
I don't have tits. I said out of the way, and he pushes him, like, and he just goes flying into. This is the guy that was on drugs, by the
Yeah,
way.
I remember.
Yeah.
We'll fight. We'll fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll what?
We'll fight. For pushing him.
I'm not no. I know what's gonna happen. I don't. This is not. Maybe some other time. But yeah, he just Toshiro just like shoulders right into him and sends him flying like into the kitchen doorway and just like through into the kitchen. You hear a loud crash, and then he just keeps barreling forward, and Annika's like, "Toshiro, get back here now! We are having this conversation and we are working together to find a compromise." And "You are compromised! Damn it, Toshiro!" And then just continuing to yell at each other and squabble as they go up the stairs.
Hey, did you guys know that they're working together and trying to find a compromise?
Gee, I never would have guessed.
I'm glad to hear that they are. It's so important to work together.
Yeah, right. Teamwork and all that bullshit.
Communication.
I guess it only
Unum
matters.
sighs.
After a minute has passed, Brigitte goes up to the table.
Well, Unum's not there. Fuck you, Ricky.
Brigitte whistles and then nudges his head towards the table. And hey, Unum,
There he goes.
hey, little boy. He nudges his head towards the table. Get back over there.
Unum sighs.
This is more
His
interaction
eye.
out of
Oh.
Unum we've gotten in a long time.
I thought you just said that Unum eyes. And I was
Sighs.
Oh my god.
Unum's eyes.
All right.
Can you get rid of the black on the kitchen?
We know it's a kitchen.
You don't know what's in there though.
A
But
man
like,
who
I
gets
can't
crashed into
rotate
a wall.
Unum.
I'm not sure that that's. Is that really affected by the dark?
Yes, it
I
is.
can't.
Okay. All right.
I thought you were gonna say that sounds
Do you
like
have super
Crystal Pearl.
secrets?
Super
You don't know if I have super secrets or not. Potato.
Well, let me know now.
All right, hang on. I got this, guys. I got
Just
this.
said
moving
it, now you
everything
gotta
out the
tell
way.
him.
I got this. I totally got this. Hang on.
Just remove part of the oh. Well,
There.
Oh.
Now you don't know. Ta-da. That works?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I can't move Hazel.
You can't move Hazel. No. Now then. This guy is here.
what's this guy's name?
Brigitte.
His name Rajit.
Brigitte?
Brigitte. Rajit. That's not how you pronounce Rajit. I'm being an idiot. So he comes up and he goes, "Alright, guess I'm giving you guys your mission today. So, here we go. Ready? Like, how do we do this? Do I just give it? Is there some sort of conversation we have?
Our mission. Oh, our mission should be to go give a lady money and then kill her.
Brigitte gives Percy, like, he just kind of slowly tilts his head to the side and stares at him. Like,
Unum raises his arm and points at his wrist.
Brigitte looks at Unum. And it's just like, yeah, what about your arm?
I think he's like he said wrist, right?
Yeah,
He
the
said
wrist, like where you
Yeah,
would usually
yeah,
have a watch.
yeah. Percy says, I think he means let's like time, let's get this finished with. But
Our
I did
wristwatch
wanna
is a
know.
thing back then.
Yes.
My God,
Okay, thank you.
And
But-
pocket watches. And bicycles. Bicycles were a thing.
my God. But I did want to note that if we don't get this sorted out, I've been cursed, and it's definitely going to be not good on missions and not helpful unless I don't get it sorted out.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Not really. It was something that happened while I was on a mission with these people, so
Still sounds like a personal problem.
Unum is still pointing at his wrist.
Rajit rolls his eyes. All right, let's get started. Let's get the show on the road then. All right, here we go. All right, this might be the least fun mission that we put you guys on at the rate of how things are. You know how important it is that we stay in good standing with the big guy. He raises his hands up in the air and wiggles his fingers when he says the big guy. So be
What?
mindful,
Me?
all right? What?
Me?
I said God, so
That works too. Me?
Rajit just his shoulders fall back, and he just gives you guys both a grim stare, just like, I am so done with the both of you. Just
No
be
sense of
mindful.
humor.
Just be mindful, alright? Part of our new terms with the big guy
Who's the
is
big
that
guy?
the mayor of the mines.
Oswald? Just like
Yes.
it out loud.
He smacks palm into his face, just like hard enough. Like there's like this loud smack. You think he might have like given himself a black eye. That's how bad it is.
He's having a Sokka moment.
He's like, yes, that one.
Was that so
Now-
hard?
Oh my god, how does Annika deal with you? Part of our new terms is that we cannot be found responsible for the deaths of any officials. Found responsible. That's the key thing.
How do you
Is that understood?
define officials?
Yeah, what he said.
Police officers. He waves his hands in the air a little bit as he's trying to think of more words and people. Lawyers. I don't know. Other mayors. The people that run this place.
Librarians are fine, right?
He just stares at Percy.
Fuck's sake.
Sure, that's just fine. All right.
Do we know if she's related to any of them?
Ugh. Okay. Your mission. There is a factory that they take scraps of metal and things and they turn them into weapons and items and things, mostly weapons. It's way out in the boonies. You have to sabotage it. You have to make it dysfunctional, not able to run again ever. He just kind of shrugs. That's it.
What makes it the least fun mission?
Well, I mean, you're basically just gonna go sneak in at night and like wreck shit.
And this
That
works out
doesn't
easy
sound too
for
bad,
us.
actually. Yeah.
I mean, I personally don't find that to be a very enticing objective,
What do you
but
consider
to
enticing?
each their own. I'm sorry, what?
What do you consider enticing?
He takes a second. He opens his mouth like he's about to explain, and then he stops, and you realize that he's having a moment of, do I really want to say this to this guy? And somebody dropped out of the call. Who was
It wasn't me.
Mishi. Oh, she's back.
Oh.
Mish, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he has a moment where he looks like he's just like, do I really want to talk to this guy? And he waves his finger at Nazim for a second, and then he goes, "Hey, Nazim, what's your dad's name?"
Why?
Just 'cause. I mean, you're just asking all this weird personal information about me, so I thought I would ask weird personal information about you.
Unum leans his head back and groans.
His name was Shitface.
Hazel gives Unum sort of like a pat on the shoulder.
Wow, that's an imaginative name. Man, you have such talent at the way you put words together.
Hey, at
Nazim.
least I can use words.
Unum leaves.
Rajit rolls his eyes. Okay, look. The factory's closed at night. Just go there at
Sabotage.
night.
Got it. Sabotage. Let's go.
Yeah, rest of the day is up to you. Stock up on items or whatever. Do your thing. And then he just kind of waves behind him and goes, "Best of luck!" and heads off.
So fuck this guy. Let's go deal with your problem.
Really?
Yes, we have all. It's open at night. It's closed at night, so we have all day anyway.
All right.
So
Hey,
might as
Ed. How do we get? Where do we access our money?
At I was about to say the bank, but I didn't want to give you the impression that it was that bank.
well. Oh
That's
great!
not true.
The place we so broke into.
Hey, we're back.
We need a loan.
Actually, the way you would access it is through Annika.
That's fair. I'm gonna go get the money from Monica.
I want to go too. I want to see what the fuck's going on.
All right.
All right. Who
So
else
they
is doing?
go upstairs. I don't know where Hazel went, but she's gone.
Hazel
She's
was
hiding-
hiding under this chair because she was going to get herself like an apple cider or something.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going upstairs. Where's Unum? Unum left.
He went
Where did Unum
upstairs
leave?
too, I think.
He
You
left
know,
because
just sort of
Levine
like
was rude.
went.
All right. So everybody's.
Yuna has free time until night, so he's doing whatever he wants.
What was
All
his
right,
big
fair.
rush though? Like
Yeah, he was in a rush and then he just suddenly left. So
he was like, time, risk.
He wants to take a nap.
we just
Me too.
got up.
All right. Does that mean that he's gonna be napping upstairs?
Yes.
All right. I will place him accordingly.
I got
Alright,
somewhere to
let's-
be. Bed.
Me too.
All right.
I
I'm
mean,
still
Percy
placing
did
him.
like wake up on the doorstep of this place, so
Where is the Unum? There's the Unum. There he be.
wait, what? What?
The front.
Whoa.
No.
That was weird. This game is a little weird today.
Hey, who's that? Oh,
but-
Seeing double.
what?
That's the mouse.
There's
What-
two.
It wasn't me. So you guys can hear sounds coming out of this room.
There's two units.
There is two Unums.
So did
God
Hazel-
damn it! Miss, you do. You do it. I'm not
I
doing it.
swear, Mishy's like the original troll.
Yeah.
A big troll Mishy.
This is the room we're hearing noises out of, yeah?
Yes. You want to roll investigate to hear them?
It's
or-
not. It's not
'cause you-
specific
you're
noises,
hearing-
is it?
Yeah, you are hearing. You are hearing Toshiro and Anika's raised voices.
I roll investigate to listen.
I want
Oh,
to
so
roll
now I get
investigate
to
too.
roll.
Hey, I got a 3.
All right. The both of you are able to hear things pretty well. Let me see. Where the heck is that thing? That's not the thing I wanted.
Totally
Here we
should
go.
have rolled that as Dizzy.
Does Unum hear anything through the wall?
Well,
Under the bed.
he'd be able to hear as much as you guys, so it's up to him to roll investigate
He's
if
sleeping,
he
though.
wanna.
Or he's
He's
supposed to be.
too sleepy.
No, he's asleep.
Oh.
-2. He fell asleep as soon as he got to bed.
Oh, they're fighting. Oh. All right. So, you guys can hear.
Wait, this is supposed to be investigate, right?
Yes.
Are you there?
No, but I want
Okay.
to see how loud they're yelling.
You would need to roll like a 6 to be able to hear from downstairs, and even then, it would be super muffled. You only get every other word.
Yeah. Okay, but okay. So investigate, right?
Oh my god. Feeling left out there,
Yes.
buddy.
Yes. I want to roll this for shits and giggles. Okay.
Go for it.
That's allowed.
Oh,
Nope.
man.
Dang it.
That would have been useful.
Yeah, right? You hear
that
nothing.
would have been, but nope. She's too busy with the apple cider being salty.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
I mean,
I mean,
me too.
All right. So.
I guess you can only see one side of things.
Oh,
So-
shut up!
Sorry.
Shut up! I will poke you through the screen.
All right. So you're able to hear Annika, and Toshiro. Whoa, why was that loud at first and then it wasn't? Did anyone else get that?
Roll 20, man.
Okay. Actually, let's play Toshiro's theme for this conversation.
I like how there's no furniture in this room.
Shush. There's plenty of furniture. You just don't see it because you're only able to hear their voices. That's exactly why. No. Yeah. Toshiro just goes, "You know better than to threaten me with the strength of your position. We have always worked as partners, and that will not change from you becoming true alpha. And you are not the true alpha yet. These people are better than anyone else we've ever. I do not care. I will not allow them to be promoted to betas. It is too soon. They have not been here with us a week. We have had members waiting to become betas for years, Davos. Years. And I, for one, will not disrespect them. I can still veto this decision after you have become true alpha, and you will not change my position. No one in the Greys deserves to be betas more than these 4. Davos. Annika. You are blinded by their similarities to you. They are not you. Nazim is not you. Hazel is a lot like baby you when you first came here, but she is not you, and she does not deserve everything you do just for losing an eye. Oh, you think that's what this is all about? That because I rose up the ranks faster than you did, that means I must think they're just like me. You are far from perfect, Annika. I've never claimed to be. You think I'm blinded by how things went in the past. Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not just jealous all over again? Fuck you! They cannot be betas yet, Davos. They need another 3 months to prove themselves at minimum. And that will not change by force of will. You stubborn, stupid bogan. We can argue about this later. I'm tired of this conversation. So am I. And this is not a conversation. We are not having one. This is not changing for as long as I am alpha. And then...
Person knocks on the door.
He opens the door, pokes his head out.
Sup, bitch?
What do you want?
To speak to Annika.
Ugh. He slams the door. A few seconds later, Annika comes out. Just quietly opens the door. Steps through. There's like no space for her, so she just like.
Sorry.
The narrow hallway, and we are.
Okay, Mishi's going to eat, by the way.
All right, noted.
Have a fun nap.
Enjoy your food.
Basically.
Oh, I'm rotating. Okay. Hey, so Brigitte already gave us the mission briefing, but we need some money from our fund.
Well, for what reason? Never mind. I'm sure it's related. I'm sorry. I'm just. She just like rubs her 2 fingers up against her temple. Oh, I'm just getting a headache. All right. How much do you need?
This amount.
She stops, opens her eyes, and stares at Percy. That is quite a bit. We will see a return on that, won't we?
Yes, of the exact same amount. Is the plan anyway.
Ah, one of those sort of situations. All right, I'll be back in a moment. And she heads out.
Hey, Annika,
Yeah?
what about my spear that I've asked for like 2 days ago?
Oh god. Fuck. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I've been. It's. Ask Rajit. Rajit knows where it is. He's the one who keeps track of all that stuff.
Fucking great.
Look, I've been a little bit overworked lately. Things have been a little insane.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just, I'm sorry. If you would already have it by now, if apparently everything's gone to shit with the bloodhounds, and I don't even have time to really explain right now. And that's just the sort of. Percy, can you move to the side so I can walk past? I hate these hallways. Who makes hallways so small? There's like no room to move.
Percy, you should just get to one side and I get on the other so they can't get out. Jesus.
Zane, please, not right now.
Why do we always get this? Not right now, God.
Rajit will probably tell you to ask Tashiro. And Tashiro will probably tell you to ask Mike.
I can already tell this is gonna be a shit show.
Why do you want the spear so bad?
Because it's nice. And it belongs to me. Now that fuckstick is dead.
Good for you, buddy. Inheritance.
Indeed. It's the only thing I wanted out of it. So yeah, I guess... Hey Toshiro, you're a dick. I'm just kidding.
Hey, fuck you. Oh.
So I guess we're done here.
Alright, meanwhile, downstairs, back at the farm, downstairs, because there's an entire farm downstairs. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, we're downstairs again.
Are you?
I am.
Damn it. That's
I
not
mean,
what I meant.
technically, I am too, but...
Oh, you're under the
You
stairs.
could put him down.
Yeah.
But
I see
yeah.
his legs.
Rajit is somewhere, and also, where is Hazel? So that she's drinking?
Right here, under
Yeah,
the
Hazel
chair.
is like hiding under this by mistake.
Literally?
No, like.
Okay. There's a reason I ask for clarification, okay?
Yes, Hazel's totally hiding from the world.
All right.
She
So
wishes.
before Nazim and Percy return, I see
gosh.
Percy by those barrels. Oh my god.
Rude.
Before they head downstairs, and I put Rajit where he's supposed to be on the board. She gets approached by this guy again.
Sincere?
Hazel,
Hazel.
have you had enough time to really think about it? I mean, I don't know if you have a mission this afternoon, and that's fine if you do. But I mean, you know.
Let me finish my drink and we can go.
Really? Oh, that's.
Ed, are you splitting us up for a reason?
I didn't say it was split good, but you guys could go with her. I'm just saying.
We have business.
He just kind of like socks Hazel on the arm, like, nice, great, thank you, great. All right.
Okay. As soon as he socks her on the arm, she kind of just gives him a deadpan look. It's not menacing or anything.
He interprets it that way. Like, this is sincere we're talking about. He backs up. He puts his hands up in the air. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll go wait by the door. Sorry. Enjoy your drink. I'll be by the door. Bye. Just runs.
She just slightly shakes her head and continues to finish her drink. Because it's probably one of the that's probably her breakfast of the day.
Hmm. Meanwhile, where the heck is he?
Is he in the kitchen?
No.
Hey.
Yeah, he's gonna be like standing by the fire, actually.
Didn't Annika just walk downstairs though?
No, she went upstairs.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So, are we downstairs now?
Yes, you guys are downstairs, and Rajit is by the fire.
So Nazim's gonna be like, "Hey Hazel, are you going with us? We're gonna go get Lucky Boy's curse taken off."
Going to a tournament, and she takes another sip of her drink, and she's not looking at Nazim.
Suit yourself. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to do much anyway after your yesterday. And then he's gonna go up to Rashid. Yo, boss number 3.
Please don't call me that.
What do you like to be called?
Rajit is fine.
Do you want to sir before that?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you want to sir before that?
No, just okay. What is it that you need?
I need the spear that Annika told me she would give back. That belonged to my father. That now belongs to me.
Oh. Oh shit.
What
About
happened this
that.
time?
See, Annika didn't tell me that you wanted it back until after I had sold it. So I'm trying.
I'm just kidding. He's like, where did you sell it to? Who did you sell it to?
There's this. Sincere knows where it is. It's this place.
Hey, Sincere, where did they sell this fucking my spear?
What?
Spear! Who the fuck did they sell it to?
His shoulders rise up by his ears, and he has like this sad expression of "Please don't beat me up again." And he's like, I don't know." And Rajik comes up, and it's just like, he means the marketplace, the little area thing, that one, where the one that you and I always go to get weapons and stuff. Oh yeah. I know what that is. I was gonna go there with Hazel after the tourney thing. Rajit just kind of motions to Sincere and goes, "See, there you go, problem solved. You can go get it back yourself."
No, you are gonna go get it back yourself. You're gonna go get it. He points to Sincere. You are giving me my fucking spear back.
I didn't know about your spear.
Don't give a flying fuck.
I don't know what's happening. And he just starts crying.
Oh my god.
Reggie just kind of goes and stands to the side of Nazim and then just goes, "Are you happy now? Look at that, he's crying.
I don't give a fuck.
Is this what you wanted?
No, I want him to get my fucking spear.
Then get your spear. Look,
No.
ask
You
Annika-
get my spear.
I will go ask Annika for the money, and she can bring it to you, and you can use the money to get your spear back. All right?
Fine.
All right. I'll be back. And as sorry, didn't mean
Okay.
to. As he heads up, for anyone able to see it, Annika is literally just like
yeah.
she's literally just on her way down to like
Who
give
the
you the
fuck
guys.
is this?
Who?
Underneath the stairs right here. Who the fuck is
Oh,
this?
I think I put her there and forgot about it.
Well then, holy shit.
Good job.
Just a whole bunch of bodies
It's
hidden
a
behind.
it's
Hey,
the
look, it's the
clone.
remains of Mikey.
Before he got changed into anime Mikey.
Anime Mikey. Just a whole bunch of bodies.
See, I uncovered the mystery of the quick
Rest
brown
in
box.
pieces.
One of those mysteries you didn't know was a mystery until you found it.
Subtle
But
mystery.
anyway, yeah. She's like literally on her way to give you guys the money that you asked for, and then Rajit goes up and talks to her, and you hear her yell, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
No, you heard
and-
me up there telling you about it.
She throws her arms up in the air. Fine, and goes back upstairs. And while that's going on, actually, there's not much else going on at that point. Sincere is just like, so,
Done
you
crying.
all, yeah, I just wanted help with the Tony, but I can help with the spare. I can help with things.
And he's just like,
I'm
and he goes to,
sorry.
and he goes to Hazel. Hazel, do you remember what the spear looked like?
Hazel takes this opportunity to walk out.
Stupid half-blind bitch.
Ouch. Really got her there.
And just to add to a note, he's not getting a rise out of her.
All right. I was gonna say, hang on. I want to see
Ed?
what.
Nothing.
Let's not do a Nazim versus Hazel
Let me
thing, please.
do a
Yeah, I'm
provoke
not.
roll.
In fact, no. Calm down. I was actually looking for the opposite. Hang on. Oh, everybody's being rude. I need to use the bathroom, and people are knocking on the side of
Do
the door for
you
some
want
reason.
me to stop recording?
Yeah, can we take like a 10-minute break real quick?
Sure.
Uh-huh.